Alright. Wait.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed, disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
I don't know what's going on.
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get
Yeah,
back to
this
work.
is about
Wasted enough time already.
what's his name?
Lots to do. Talk later.
Yeah, the genophage cure stuff. It just caught me completely off guard because I was like, I was pretty sure we talked about that already.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
I didn't get any time to do anything because this was immediately the quest afterwards. Also, hi everybody.
Hello.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some
So
hard
this
data
is-
on the
this is
collectors.
before. This is
Find
the
us a
first
way to get to
boarding
their
of the
home
collector
world.
ship.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent.
I
Once
would
you're aboard the
definitely
ship,
like to know
establish
where
an
the
uplink with
elusive man
Edie.
is. I feel like
She'll
that was
mine
never
their data
solved.
for information regarding the Omega-4 relay.
No.
Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates
I want to know
locked in.
why he doesn't want to tell the Turians. Like, wouldn't it be helpful to get more backing instead of him being his racist self?
I think the answer is like twofold. I think the answer is yeah, you could get the support, but I think at the same time, I don't think it's very helpful in the long run. Think of it like the more people involved, the harder it is to keep things quiet. And the more people that get involved, the more complicated it can be.
Yeah, I guess I can understand that.
Because the Turians may just want to plant bombs and blow it the fuck up. Which, while yeah, would be helpful.
I mean,
but
at this
we would have
point,
no idea what's going on, whether the Reapers are going to show up. It reminds me of the Imitation game that was done with the German device. I forget what it was. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I don't think so.
Back in World War II, the Germans had made a device that encrypts all of their stuff, and it's not possible to decrypt it. The only way you could decrypt it is with
Oh, the
one of these
Enigma.
The Enigma, thank you. So
We have a visual on the
basically,
collector ship, Commander.
what happened
Very low
is,
emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline.
they had to play a game
Thrusters are
once
cold.
they cracked Enigma
That thing is massive. How
that
the hell did the Turians take it out?
they could only release so much information and only save so many like things.
Yeah, because once they released it, they knew what it
Radar scans
was.
do
Then
not
they would
detect
change
any
it,
hull breaches
and then
outside
they
facing
in
us.
the dark
I
again.
detect no mass effect field distortions.
That's I think
It
it's
appears
similar
the drive
to
core
that.
is
Is
offline.
the more people involved, the harder.
Rendezvous
it
in 30
is.
seconds, Commander.
And you've
Good
got
luck.
to keep the discovery a secret. Plus, Shepard isn't in the best light right now. Again,
Yeah,
because the Council's a piece of shit. But
yeah, and we're working with anti-alien corporation.
yeah, I think after this mission, then it's the Reaper?
Yeah, I think you get the choice to go to the Reaper then.
Yeah.
This is where you can pick up, like, the Black Widow sniper, or
Never seen a ship like this before.
get
Looks like a giant
tank
insect hive.
weapon training for something. So, like, if you wanted to use assault rifles or something.
Detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks.
So they're collectors. So it's
Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
just every so often, if you think I'm missing something, let me know, because I don't remember the ship very well.
Yeah, yeah.
It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
These are the same as the containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
Jesus, Grunt.
Ah, grunt. Okay, there it is.
Jeez, a
What happened
mound
here?
of bodies.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is just genetic material. Could be used.
Lots of dead meat.
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
I think better off is the correct answer.
Yeah.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
But, Shepard? The hell? I forget it's really hard to turn with the controller.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. What? Eh?
It's over
so
there.
It's the panel.
And this is where we learned something cool.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My
It's a
god.
very cool.
The Protheans didn't vanish.
Hmm.
They're just working
Is
for the
my voice
Reapers
coming
now.
through on the stream, by the way?
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard.
Yeah, it
Their
was.
genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic
I just want
rewrite.
to double check,
The
make
Reapers
sure
have
everything's going
repurposed them
good.
to suit their needs.
Yeah, you're coming in probably a little quiet, but you're fine.
Maybe that'll help a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Which, in layman's terms, means that the junk sequences are the things that basically they're what make you you, like the concept of how you think and everything like that. That's basically what that is.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Here it is. Oh, you could learn to use the Krogan shotgun?
I want the assault rifle, though.
That's what you want.
I want my fast fire. Because there's some good assault rifles. I really appreciate the assault rifles. Snipers are not my thing. I already have a shotgun. So I think I'm going to have to go with this. And the Geth shotgun is good. It's not as good as the Claymore, but it is good.
Yeah, but we already have someone in our party that uses it.
Yeah. Imagine 2 of us, though. Just boom! God, what? Boom! Shepard, what are you doing? Boom! I'm testing the new shotgun. Boom!
If I remember correctly, the only reason that we can't is because
we've been enhanced.
The human body is so weak that if we tried to fire it, it would blow our arm off.
Yeah, it's the equivalent. Since I'm a space marine nut now and I bought more figurines, is that technically it's the same thing with a space marine gun. A space marine gun can be almost as big as an actual human, and firing one of those weapons as a human would kill you. It's the same principle behind the Claymore. Is that the Claymore is you're literally shooting a stabilized bomb that you could like hold. I'm gonna go with the collector rifle. I love the collector stuff. I also really like the Geth plasma shotgun. The Geth shit and the what is it? The Geth stuff and the Prothean stuff is good.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
Hundreds. How many are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Why even? Alright.
Yeah, I do that every time, even though I know there's nothing there.
It's the collector in us, like literally. The
loot horde.
The loot horde, yeah.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked EDI to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Insert Admiral Akbar. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
That's big.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods. They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Tali is actually wrong in this instance. Even if they would not target
like
Earth.
Some kind of control panel.
Should be dead collectors.
If they targeted Earth, that would be.
EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship.
because there's only
See if we can
one
get anything
ship.
useful from the databanks.
Not to mention, like, why do that when you and me both know the answer
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
of why this is all like that. They're not targeting. They're looking to do something else.
Yeah. Arbiter.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
It's a trap.
It was a trap. I got my rifle though. I'm very happy. I couldn't give a shit.
We need a little help here, EDI.
It's a trap.
But
I have a gun.
There's someone else in the system.
By the way, do me a favor. Put "It's a Trap" for the stream
God.
name. At this point, that's the joke, so we're going for it.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
We've got
I can't shoot.
Alright, it's done.
Got trouble.
Thank you.
I hate fighting on these platforms.
I would almost agree. I think it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Shut up, Harbinger.
They will be as we are. The
Oh my
forces
god,
of the
did
universe.
Drunk eat shit already?
Oh god.
He just got fucking demolished. What did he get hit by?
Where is he like? Oh, he's behind you.
He was like down.
What the?
What, you didn't remember that we got the knockback thing?
No, it was just they stood there upside down T-posing.
Oh god.
There's two of them.
They should soften them up.
Can't reach the target.
Yeah, like, I am so off on this.
It's so annoying because their shots go through barriers.
I completely agree. I think that the moment they shoot, it shouldn't do that anymore.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
We've got incoming hostiles.
There it is. So wait, what was it? Okay, so quick press. Okay.
Trouble to the right.
Nothing can hurt me.
See him go back to the big one.
I will direct this personally.
Go get them.
That thing is. I don't even know what it's called. It needs to die.
It's a Scion.
I've almost
think that's
never
how you
seen
say
that
that.
smell, so I have no idea.
Oh, both of them are down.
Okay.
Wait, did you just kind of not go anywhere?
I didn't go anywhere. I think I hit
I was so disoriented.
Yeah, agreed.
Because I think you hit him, but you stayed in place.
Yep.
Oh
Okay,
no,
so
you're just
it
hitting the
doesn't-
wall.
It doesn't like me doing that.
Assuming
Okay, you
control
got two
of
of
this
them.
form.
That one's down.
Worry. Consider, due to cybernetic augmentation, we can use them too debilitating.
Okay.
Jesus.
I have to use the power ammo. I was trying not to use it. Like, I didn't want to use it, but...
Yeah.
I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast. Edie?
We've got incoming
See, I wish you had
hostiles.
the option to switch out weapons instead of having designated
Weapons
types.
ready.
Agreed. That's what I think I like about, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
We are the harbinger of your destiny.
Brave combat drone.
My attacks will tear you apart. Nothing stands against us. I know you feel this.
Just throw my shield!
Oh god, he went far.
Found him.
Alright, you might want to move.
You know what? Fuck you.
We delayed the inevitable.
He just disintegrated.
Get us out of here. Turned to ash. See, that right there was stupid, because it made it all the way across the gap.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, that's a kinetic weapon. When you fire it, it shoots straight down. If it doesn't have a vector to go, it shoots the yellow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Assuming control of this form.
Nope.
Okay, it didn't like that, so never mind.
Assuming direct control. You will know pain, Shepard.
No.
You're good, you're good.
I might be able to live.
Just get behind cover, you'll be fine.
Well, that's ominous. Oh, okay, it stopped just before.
You may be asking yourself, what do I do to get in this situation? Oh, that one worked.
Sure.
Assuming control.
Too late. Oh, you motherfucker. Fuck you.
Will not stop me.
I'm in a bad place.
This hurts you.
Yeah.
Nothing stands against us.
Power boosted. My frames are
Grant, move.
Oh, thanks, Brent.
Go get him, Jatika. Good girl.
I don't think this weapon's very good against armor.
I would agree.
Hey, heavy ammo.
Oh, I don't know what I just did.
A celebratory power shoot off.
I did something.
It's a desk bob.
How do I? There it is. Oh, there
Go
it
back
is.
to the green console.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols.
I
He
love
wrote them.
He knew it was a trap. Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around.
'Cause he's an
We'll question him
asshole.
when we're out.
Shepard, this is Cerberus. This is what they do.
Why am I looking at Grunt while Tally talks?
I was gonna say, Tally, you look a lot like Grunt now.
Wow, I didn't realize you became
I do not
Krogan.
have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending
wanna do
coordinates
that.
for shuttle extraction.
Can I
Come
be a
on,
Krogan?
let's move.
Double check. Okay.
Coming up is one of another annoying part of this mission. Just an onslaught of enemies coming at you.
Yeah, I kind of remember this. I think this was the part I hated the most. Because the platforms were irritating, but I remember getting past them alright.
Yeah. Nope, salvage.
Direct intervention.
No.
I will direct this.
What you gotta do, man? Oh, by the way, announcing the fact that we'll be playing Doom: The Dark Ages, because I've been getting nothing but press about it for a while now through my YouTube shorts.
Direct control. Feel the blood rage. Assuming direct
Not to mention, I've already pre-ordered it. And I need to play Doom Eternal for you guys too. I've already talked about that as well.
Combat zone away!
Yeah, right on your ass.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I went ahead and made the announcement we're playing Doom: The Dark Ages.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
Control of this form.
Did we want to do Eternal before that?
That's up to you. We can do it.
I was just saying, because if we do that, then I'll hang off on watching it.
I mean, that would probably be the best idea.
Hang on, is it on Game Pass?
It might be, but that's... Do you want to play it, or...? Because I can still play it. I don't know whether we'll do, like, what I do, because I do, like, completionist type stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I might...
I've completed the entire game, except for the DLCs, because the DLCs are a piece of shit. They're just really hard.
Yeah. I might just play it on my own just to know the story.
Okay. Then
Yeah, that's on Game Pass.
Then I'm gonna play it on stream is what we'll do, right?
Alright. Yeah.
God, so many nice things. All for me. I don't have ammo.
I think it's back and to the right. To the left now.
Yeah,
that way
okay.
and to the right.
Yeah, okay. Yep, completely ignored game design.
And this is an annoying part.
Ooh, I see why.
Mm-hmm. This is where I'd bring out my nuke launcher.
Those husks first. Well, alrighty then.
This is gonna be a bitch.
Save me just after the end. Let me actually plan this.
Chief! Weapon.
I'm opening a door on the far side of the room.
That'll probably
Go get him, Chitika. Good girl.
rather have cheat.
Yeah, distraction.
It didn't work.
It's Immortal that does that, right?
I think it has like a little iframe.
That's the end of that.
Feel the blood rage.
Invincibility? Or not?
Well, there goes that invincibility.
No. No! Excuse me!
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Stupid old games and their buttons.
I like clenched hard.
It didn't work. Go get him, Chitika. Good girl.
And probably switch to your shotgun.
Anyways.
Where's it going?
I don't know, it's dead now. There we go.
Yay! Celebration.
Weapon isn't too good. I thought I remembered it being a little bit better.
I'm not sure. I never really use assault rifles, so.
There's a tingy.
A tingy.
Oh. Foreshadowing
Tingy for Tigger.
something. Tingy majigger?
A tingy for Tigger.
We've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on fire.
You know, in Winnie the Pooh, he always spoke with a lisp.
Yeah.
17. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
System.
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Hey, down there. That where we came in.
We must be getting close to the exit.
Oh,
This is valuable.
This part
glorious
sucks.
tech. Oh,
I know
yeah.
it's not this part.
Is this the final room?
I think there's one more after this.
I am Krogan.
Oh, it's these things.
Can't reach the target.
Is the necessary.
Contact drone away.
Stay covered.
Neutralize Commander Shepard.
guess that reached that far.
I don't think it really.
Too late! Now you're dead! Your form
It
is
does
fragile.
pretty good.
Can't target them.
Direct intervention is necessary. Abort your swing control.
Cheat code.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. You will know pain,
He didn't care.
Shepard.
Neither did I. Tanked it like a boss.
Can't get a lock.
That works really well.
Weird. Oh, I thought you were gonna try to tell me.
No, I've never used a glorious waifu.
That doesn't do as much damage to it as I thought it would.
Agreed.
The shittiest submachine gun.
Nothing's faster than the
Grunt!
Grunt, you okay? He's dead, Grunt. You can get up.
Get up, pussy. Take it like a man. Jackson. I don't think there's
He
any
just
else.
laugh at you.
This human gets
Commander, I
it.
hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time
This is the annoying part.
before they blow the Normandy in half.
Feel the blood rain!
Welcome to the horde.
I have died here more than I've died any other part in this mission.
Exactly.
They're... Callie?
Grunt, get him.
Get him, boy.
Sick him.
Wait.
That'll work.
This should soften them up.
Fucking what is happening? I love this game, but every so often, you do have to question why. Okay, you know what? This describes the game pretty perfectly. They're all running around in circles, and then, oh, they're human!
I am Krogan!
Yes, you are, Grunt. I feel like I missed something.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Using the collector gun, using the collector armor.
Using the
Are
heavy
you a
weapon.
collector?
Strap in, people.
Maybe. Who wants to know?
Cerberus.
Obviously not.
It's a collector. Shoot him.
God, there's a
He made it
collector.
up.
Boom!
They made it on the ship.
Did I get him?
We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect Core.
Destination. Sun.
Inside Earth's moon.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander.
Bottom of the Mariana Trench.
For him, too.
Shepard just goes in there with a baseball bat.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us. Just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The Collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
Could have
I
told
know
me
the
that you
stakes,
thought it was a
but
trap.
we're supposed to be on the same side.
Yeah.
And I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the Collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The Collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the Collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways.
I'll give him that,
Besides,
but still.
I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you
Still.
would succeed.
You couldn't have said, this may or may not be a trap.
You may not like being on the receiving end.
You don't have to
Neither would I.
really
But the facts
imply
are made.
anything, just,
As much as we try to
hey,
avoid
we
them,
received this
decisions
data.
need to be made.
We don't know if it's a trap or not.
Yeah, like, it
Edie
looks
confirmed our
trustworthy, but
suspicions.
I wouldn't trust it. Be careful out there, Shepard.
The Reapers and
Like,
Go
there's
in with
ways
a
to do
side of
that.
caution.
Identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon.
Yes, now is the
Very
time to
old
take a drink.
mass accelerator.
Yes, thank
I
you.
sent a team to find either the
Very
weapon
helpful,
or its
you know.
target. They found both. The weapon
I'm
was
glad you're
tough,
just
but it
sitting
helped
there
us
with your
plot the
legs
flight
kicked
path of
up,
the
kicked
intended
up,
target. A 37 million
smoking a cigarette and
Reaper.
drinking bourbon.
We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarves basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external
I
threats.
remember talking
It's
to somebody
stable,
about
but I won't call
what
it
they
safe.
thought a star was. It was interesting for them to just say it's a burning mass of gas, and I was like, have you ever heard of brown dwarfs?
Mm.
They're not quite suns, but they are close.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet.
They're
Hard
not
to imagine anything
exactly
could
what
stop
you
something
would
that
define
powerful.
sun as.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded.
Shocking.
Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues. It was
It's
too
almost
risky
like we
to commit
already
more
know that
resources.
Reapers indoctrinate people.
Yeah.
Now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Tell the asshole
Of
is
course,
what I thought I
Shepard.
saw
Mm.
in the text. It was like, tell the asshole.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out.
Yeah, he did.
Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
Yeah.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Yeah,
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
But the Reapers do.
Yeah.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays in the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
It's almost as if that's what I said. Anyway.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Now we have to do everything except the Reaper IFF.
That's what I thought I remembered. Alright, let's do a bunch of upgrades, and then the first person I'm going to go see is Tali. Shocking? No. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. How did I get Renegade? Ah, whatever.
For doing... no.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know.
I'm like
No,
confused by it a little bit.
I was gonna say like doing that one choice, but you chose differently.
It was probably just that one where
Commander, you
Messages at my
received a
turn?
new message at your private
Yeah.
terminal.
Yep.
it was probably just that one time I swiped left instead of right.
Mm.
To the engineering bay. To the waifu.
To Telly!
Telly!
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help.
Yes!
I
It's
just
already this
received a
point.
message from the Migrant Fleet. The Admiralty Board
We're
has
over halfway
accused
through
me
the
of
game.
treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
They're crazy. I don't know why I read that as that's crazy.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board.
I feel like...
He'll have to recuse himself from
But I
judgment.
remember some of this.
I can't
you
even
can
imagine what
choose
he's
to
thinking
use
right
Renegade,
now. The punishment for treason is exile.
and it
if
would
they
help
convict
Tali.
me, I can never go
as
back.
well as everything. Like, I feel like there's moments where you need the Renegade.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges
Not
like this
necessarily
are rarely
need.
discussed on open channels.
If
I
you
won't
want
know
to, there
anymore
are
until I
some.
get to the flotilla.
But if you do full Paragon, it
What
still
happens
works
if you're
out.
convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the Migrant Fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. and we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often
I do
is someone
like
from the
that.
fleet charged with
I
treason?
agree.
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Yeah, that would be bad, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay.
Okay, let's go
How
find the
long do
flotilla.
I have to wait for this?
I was going to book
Or is
passage
this
on
just
another
as
ship.
long as I want?
I didn't think
This is
there
just
would
as
be
long as
time
you
for
want.
you
You
to
can head
help.
straight there. You
Thank
can do
you,
it
Shepard.
last.
I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
I want to pretend I know what just happened.
Hmm.
I think I understand. Probably not.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna make sure that everything's done. I think Grunt is the only other person on this deck that actually needs to be talked to. And I've already done his stuff.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
What am I at? Decent amount.
I have a feeling my fire alarm's gonna go off.
Why? Is somebody burning something? Like, what's happening?
No, whenever we like make hot dogs on the stove and we don't turn on a certain fan, a fire alarm goes off because it. I don't know why. It's just really sensitive.
That's weird. Just hot
And
dogs.
well,
Thank you.
I turn it on. I turn on the fan anytime I cook, just in case. But
you making food
right now, huh?
You making food?
No, not me.
Okay.
Shepard, I'm
My
glad you came
stepbud.
by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my... There's a specialist on the Citadel named Fade. He's an expert at helping people.
Yeah, we've already learned
How
a
did
lot about
Sidonis
all
betray
this.
your team?
He tipped off the Mercs. Told them where... He drew me out with a false job, then let the Mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared.
Like Garrus.
They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last.
What are you planning to
You
do?
The
humans
issue I
have a
have with
saying,
this mission is
an
that it's
eye
not
for an eye.
interesting.
He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to
I'm
play
sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your
Where do we
help.
find Fade?
Thanks, Shepard.
Sorry, everybody. I really find that quest incredibly boring. It has a very good moral question. It is very boring to me.
Yeah, all it is just a bunch of talking.
Yes, it's a lot of talking. Sorry, that over.
You're fine.
Wrong person.
Hi, Kasumi.
Kasumi! Can I get any more racist? Kasumi! There we go.
Yep.
Probably could talk to Morty.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Is this sarcastic?
I don't think so.
Because that's the renegade option.
See, this is why I don't like texting. I can never understand when someone means something like that, because it could be, I'm interested, or I'm
Does
interested.
knowing how the Protheans fell tell us anything useful about how to stop the Collectors? Or the Reapers?
Not yet. More useful as motivation. Effects on Protheans more than indoctrination, body modification. No self-preservation instinct. Old injuries not healed, no reproduction, just cloning. Technology overriding biology, not augmenting. No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
So they're like
I didn't
walking
think you needed
corpses.
any more motivation than you already had to
More or
stop the
less.
Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my
There's
people.
no heart. There's
Hard
no soul.
to care about two
And
armies. One wins,
I mean
one
that
loses.
more in the
Always
sense
work
of
to do
they're
after.
told to
Now,
do something.
have more context. See what Collectors are.
There's no
Wasn't
question.
looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed
There's
now.
no will.
Won't let you down.
Because even like ants, like
Mm-hmm.
you can qualify that like they don't have any sort of like drive, real drive, if that makes sense. However,
Yeah.
they do. More animals are. We're discovering that there's more to animals, insects, and the rest of it than just a drive to create, or not to create, to move from one source to another to survive.
You said the Collectors had no art.
The
I had no idea you
Collectors,
cared about that
in
kind
this
of thing.
case, are a living
Personal
machine.
interest
They are just
negligible. Sang a little.
ongoing,
Multi-species productions for
continuously
cultural
perpetual.
exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs.
Yes!
But not about me. Cultural artistic
Yay.
expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in
Please
growth,
do it.
Shut up, I don't care about
observation,
this.
Interpretation. Suspect
Do
you
it.
won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry.
Yes!
I know that was important.
Do it. Do it.
You performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Oh my god, I love that every time I see it. So
Yeah.
good. That doing that for the first time in this game was what made Mordin my favorite character.
Yeah.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan.
Oh, this
but
is
not
the same
about me.
thing, okay.
Suspect you
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
see
we
any
heard
art
this.
in Collector base. Culturally dead.
I
Tools for
literally
Reapers.
want to hear him say
Worse
that, but
than
I'm
the
not.
Geth.
What is it about the Collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement
You
due
just
to
said that as
intelligence
an alarm.
overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
It's actually interesting because that's what he just said is a true statement. We don't understand, like, how to put this. Okay, so you don't like your height, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you don't like your height. So what do? What's one of the first things that was ever created to increase your height?
Like shoes?
Shoes. Now, what else did shoes do? They protected your feet. Not only did they protect your feet, they encased them so if something fell on them, it wouldn't hurt as bad. Limitations drive evolution. It's what gives us the advancement. Because without limitations, there is no advancement.
Yeah.
So that's something I love about what he just said. Is there's a profoundness to that statement that's awesome.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted.
Now I want to see a story where the Krogan evolved normally.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Even if it's a book.
Talked before.
Yeah.
Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Mordin.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
That is, he became my favorite character. Overnight. Anyway, sorry. You were gonna say something?
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else?
Fuck.
Just eager to get going.
We've already been
We'll talk later.
over this.
Yeah. Alright, I think we talked to everybody.
Yeah.
Except maybe Joker.
Oh, we haven't. Probably.
Wish Joker had quests.
So the collectors were once Prothean, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad
what are you looking
end.
at?
You wonder if the keepers on the Citadel were once some.
I feel like he's gonna run into a door.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
What do you think about the people we're picking?
It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it. Well, the Normandy's good.
I think we've already talked to him.
Everything's up. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then, we were your team, Commander. With the Norman. See ya, Commander.
Bye, Joker.
Bye,
Remember,
Joker.
if you do something wrong, I'll poke you and you'll fucking break.
All I need to do is throw a marble at you and you shatter.
Careful, Joker. If you breathe wrong, your ribs will collapse. Okay, I think that's everything. Right? No messages at my terminal?
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship.
Oh.
Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
When will you take care of my fish?
My friend, Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I don't need her. Nobody needs to help me.
Normandy
I am the great Commander Shepard.
Including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Good.
That'll be all.
Take care.
Mini game time.
Yay.
There's actually, now that we've been through that mission, there should be nothing stopping me coming in here and just doing this.
Yeah.
4 days. Because
Yeah.
for everybody to know, it's the worst part of the game.
Yeah, when I play, I'm definitely getting that mod.
Which mod?
Where you just have to shoot one probe and it mines the entire planet.
Oh, fuck yeah. Send me that mod, please.
Yeah, I'll try, yeah.
Launching probe.
I really don't like those. The first time I did it, I was like, okay, I can live with
Probe
that.
away.
The second time I tried to do it, I was really upset.
Yeah, it's a tedious minigame.
It's a good idea, it's just
It's just, you do it on every planet, it's just over and over again.
Yeah.
Probe launched.
Like, I can understand, like, you do it a couple times, then you purchase an upgrade to automatically do it whenever you visit a planet.
Yeah.
That would be good.
maybe having like, let's say about 5 automatic.
Probe away.
Do you get what I mean? Like you're in a hurry, you really don't want to fuck with it, you just like do that. Make them double what the normal probes are.
Yeah.
Like that feels,
Probe away.
That feels like not game breaking. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Acquire Reaper IFF. Help check. Do the firewalk. Death incursion. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
I didn't realize Ilium had that many things on. This is a really cool mission. Probably do it at the end.
I don't like that mission.
You really don't?
It's not a bad mission, it's just long.
I agree. I like it for one reason. You get to talk to somebody that you would have never gotten to talk to.
Yeah.
Like that is a really cool thing all the way around. And I like the idea. And I get that it can be a bit much, but it's a solo mission that's very interesting.
Yeah.
You get to see the effects of Reaper technology.
I have detected an anomaly.
Have you?
Probe away.
Excuse me while I do the thing I don't really want to do, but have it.
Launching probe.
Yes, I know. Follow the indicator.
Launching probe.
If I remember correctly, what we're going to get right now, the importance of it in 3 does matter.
Probe launched.
Or is that just me?
I'm pretty sure it has an importance.
Probe launched.
Whether it actually had.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Yeah, I hate when it takes you out.
I literally am just trying to collect all this so that this planet is done before moving on. I would appreciate it if it's like, oh, you found it, back out in order to get to the mission.
Like, stop scanning to land.
Yeah.
Launching probe.
Nope, wrong thing. There we go. By the way, new science shit is nuts, by the way.
What new science?
Like, a lot of string theory stuff is starting to become more intriguing. For instance, mass that's getting pulled into black holes, stuff like that.
Ooh.
There's a theory that it's possible for when matter gets sucked into a black hole, there is a pocket dimension that could exist, having all of that matter on the inside of it. And then there's the wormhole theory, and there's a few others. It's just a lot of that science is really interesting.
Okay.
I can't remember a lot of it off the bat right now, but there's some good shit out there right now.
Yeah, the last thing I heard about science and technology was about quantum computing.
Quantum computing is becoming more and more a real thing every day.
Yeah.
So which one do I need to go for? Weapon damage?
Ow! I hit my desk.
Careful. Can't have my co-host dying on me.
Me personally, I'd probably go their power duration.
Yeah, especially if we have to deal with the Geth.
Yeah.
That's something that I'm gonna be honest with you, does make me a little upset with when it comes to Tali. And I get that she is a Quarian, and that is her skill set. I would very much like her to have a more diverse skill set than just AI, because I'm taking her with me when we do the Overlord mission.
She should at least have, like, Disrupt or something.
Something that does, like, damage to shields or something like that.
Well, we get that whenever she gets the energy drain.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's her side mission skill.
Which one of these is normal? Because I did not like how the collector rifle felt.
I think the Maddock.
Is it semi-automatic?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I can go for it. I just really want the semi-long range.
Yeah, because we don't have anything long range aside from the pistols.
Yeah. And that's the whole reason I was using the Geth shotgun in the first place.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up any new weapons, so that's fine. I should probably change Grunt's rifle out, though. I need to do that at some point.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
This is Geth, isn't it?
Yeah. I think there's a little timing thing you can do behind you.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Yep.
I think it's triangle Y.
Yeah. All right. I was watching that scary stuff. My brain just immediately clicked into probably. Just like, all right.
It's been a minute since I watched that.
Aladdin's one of the movies that I actually have like burned into my psyche.
Why aren't they shooting at you?
I have no idea. Just curious how that
Now they are.
Barrier strength reduced.
Give me the element 0.
Yeah. Oh, he's down there in that cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought there was 2.
Barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated.
Oh, that was
Path is
missing with me.
clear.
What?
The screen shake.
That's it, right? Just...
Yeah. Now you get out.
No. Out of habit, I pressed B to try and run. Because that's another game.
Mm.
Little thing.
I think there's this thing you can miss, so look around. I don't know how far in it is, though.
Because I remember this after we grab it, something actually happens.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy forever.
Ooh. Having to kill your friend because they're not indoctrinated.
I feel like indoctrination versus like a zombie apocalypse type thing. The indoctrination is worse because your friend believes that what they're doing is right.
Because they can still act like your friend.
Yeah.
It's too late for me.
There's a portion of them
They're
that
still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic and myself.
I think you got it all.
You see that there's oh, okay, that's the guy he shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just random alien technology, touch it.
Mm-hmm.
That goes well for everybody.
Damn, that thing's dense.
Yeah. Didn't bounce, did it?
No. And we'll see more of that in the third game.
Oh, yeah.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yes, thank you. I usually ignore the terminal, which is why that's irritating to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, ooh.
I hate that it kicks you out after every upgrade.
Yeah, I think at the time that was just limitations. So.
Yeah.
It's definitely good. So, what do you want to do next? Because we still have a whole hour.
Yeah,
Because I'll do the other Firewalker thing some other time. That is...
Yeah.
That I don't think is as important.
I don't know. We could do some of the missions, like some of the helping missions. Because we probably can't do Project Overlord in a decent time.
No, Overlord could probably take like 2 hours. That's a whole video. So I think helping Tally would be a bad idea right now, just because I don't have the Paragon or the Renegade for it. So Garrus
could help Kasumi.
Kasumi, I think, is its own episode.
I don't think it's too long.
Okay. Because it's either we help Kasumi. I think Garrus wouldn't be a bad one to do.
Yeah. Because with Kasumi, there's the heist.
Yeah.
And then there's the fight. And then there's the boss fight.
I do need to go to Alien.
Yeah. And then Garrus, there's finding Fade. Fight through that area.
Because that one's
and then there's a lot of talking. So yeah, we can do Garrus.
The only reason I'm going to Citadel right now is to buy.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't forget you have to bring Garrus with you for that mission.
He's all about weapon damage. So I'm sure the answer here is overall damage. Sound about right?
Yeah. He can stay alive pretty well.
Yeah, he does.
I found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
I know I need to go to a bunch of stores and buy a bunch of stuff.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Horizon has become the latest and largest human-settled world to disappear.
Hey, we know her.
Do we?
You ever miss those talks? We
Yeah,
had on the
she's
elevator?
one of the.
No.
She's the reporter
Come
for
on,
the first
remember
game
how we'd all asked
that you
for
helped with
life on
Fist and
Attila?
everything.
It was an
That's right.
opportunity to share.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Not after the gear. That
Oh
would help
damn! I
me
just
with
looked. I just looked out my window and it is pouring rain.
Yeah, it was pouring rain earlier as well. Pistol damage. Okay, so I don't think I actually. Then I don't think there's anything else here.
You can talk to that reporter. Or did we already talk to her? Yeah, we did.
Next is what dock are we on?
We're on 28.
Okay. So I think it's 26. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Alright, so it's just the ones.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That is still really funny to me. That you just do that for every store. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So helpful. I think there's 2 shops here, right?
Yeah, there's the cafe, and then there's the pet shop.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
So,
You heard wrong.
Garrus or Kasumi?
This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Kasumi's one is cool.
Yeah, that'd be up to you, because I don't remember if you get any weapons from doing Garrus, but I know you get the best submachine gun for doing Kasumi.
That's what I was thinking. You know what I'll do?
Hmm.
Hey Google, flip a coin. Alright, Kasumi.
Okay.
Since neither of us can decide, I was like, flipping a coin. Sorry, Garrus, you got to come around, look around. Going back up to the ship.
Don't worry, we'll get your revenge another day.
Yeah. So it's not that.
Vengeance.
You just killed 10 of your squad mates. It's fine.
And they always say vengeance is a dish best served cold.
Yeah.
You gotta let it get cold.
Gotta let it not bother you, only to have it bother you later. What? Is there more stuff?
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew.
Oh, hey.
I can see why she's good at her work.
Cool.
She never reveals anything meaningful.
Even the game wants us to do
It's
it.
all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That's
That'll be
probably
all.
the best thing.
I'll be here if you need anything.
That's probably the best thing she does for you. Like, actually does for you. If you want to know who needs to talk to, then she's the person who has. I am pretty sure this quest takes a lot longer than an hour. But I could be wrong.
If you know what you do, it doesn't take too long.
I don't know why I thought this was Neptune.
It's Fane Man.
Probe away.
It's Fane, man. Like, bro.
Probe away.
Oh god.
Oh shit, I almost walked into the Kasumi quest without upgrading anything. I just bought it. Did I buy anything?
I don't think you actually did.
Okay.
Because I think we've already bought everything from the Citadel.
The only thing we haven't bought is the upgrades for the weapons that are in the hunting store.
Yeah.
And I think what I need to do right now is I need to go to Ilium.
Launching probe.
Because Ilium is the last place that actually has like stores that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. There's a couple side quests you do to get discounts.
Some of those I'll most likely handle on my own since they're not really that important.
Yeah. There's one with the most annoying character in the game.
Which one's that?
Conrad Veneer. The fan from Mass Effect 1.
I don't know.
You don't know Conrad?
No.
He might show up. I don't remember if because we didn't do his stuff in 1, if he actually does anything in 2.
Might not. I need to suck it up and I need to play one. Like as much as I don't play.
Launching probe.
It's not bad.
I just find it annoying. Like it's
probe launch.
It's monotonous for being monotonous.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where it's the definition of
probe
a
launched.
word that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You could complete the story in like record speed, like what you did.
Yeah.
However, for somebody who wants to collect everything and so on and so forth, it feels like too much.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Probe launched.
Can't tell you how many times how long I've spent on that game.
That's why, honestly, I will probably only ever. I saw it. Don't lie to me. There it is.
Launching probe.
That's probably why I will only play it ever once. I don't think I'll ever play it any more than that. I will play it once, clean it out, and be done with it. Because I would almost rather pay somebody to play it for me. That's how much I really don't want to play.
Probe launched.
Sorry everybody, I'm doing this real quick because I don't want to come back to this sector at all. Like not in the slightest.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Because I'm gonna do this. Like I'm gonna go around to all the things in the world and I'm gonna make sure I have all the resources I need.
Mm-hmm.
I need to just do that for like 4 days.
Problem is, you only have 13 probes.
Yeah.
Launching
I know that there's an upgrade for it. Do you know where that upgrade is? Is it on Ilium?
I don't remember if that's something you buy or if it's a
probe launched.
Like character upgrade. Like you get it from Thane or the Justicar.
That might be Thane.
Launching probe.
I don't think the Justicar really gives you that useful. You know what?
Probe launched.
Can you look up what the Justicar gives you? Let's find out whether that's a ship upgrade for us or not. Because I'm almost done with this once I finish off this planet. Because as long as I completed this sector, I don't have to come back to this sector as often. It's one more planet, and I actually can't touch it if I touch it. So I can start the scan. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Fuck you. It just says depleted. Like it offers to scan. Depleted. God damn it. Oh wow. Whoa. No. damage, power, recharge time. For her, it's power recharge time. Because I remember that. That'll be good for her this mission.
Oh, Samara gives fuel.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon.
So Thane gives the
Hawk won't
pods.
know what hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thane is the one that we need to do when we get the chance.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself.
Right! The machine gun's down in his
is a
wall.
lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered
Along with a
loving
lot
detail
of
and
Easter
filled
eggs.
to the brim with our
yeah.
weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed.
I'm gonna be
They
right
won't
back. I'm
hassle
gonna go
you
get
over a
myself
sidearm.
Sloppy Joe and
Once
something
inside,
else.
we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back
Hash
of the
browns.
ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
Now to sit here silently. It's a really awkward silence.
Alright, riveting conversation. Anyways.
I was just sitting here enjoying their awkward silence. Because they're just sitting there staring forward.
Yeah. The whole time I was downstairs, I had my headset on.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop.
Saren.
After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem, yeah?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Huck.
Solomon Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking.
Sorry.
I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
How did you ever contain that situation on Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
I remember the conversations being interesting.
Yeah. It's all high society stuff.
Well, it's high society.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
Ironic.
It's high society.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point.
Gangs
Let's case
and
the vault
dealers.
and figure out what we have to do.
Yeah.
So.
Hawk's private rooms are off limits without proper clearance.
I'm dying to get in there, but we have to scope out the vault first.
Scusa.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock,
Honestly, Saren
kinetic
wasn't
barrier,
that bad.
DNA scanner. Looks
Just
like
a
an
dodge
was just in
X700
shock.
series.
Yeah.
Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
I remember a lot of this.
What's your read on that?
Or just.
I hear he's dead. Or gone or something. Good riddance, I say.
Oh, holy hell! I didn't realize. Holy hell!
He's enjoying the party.
Yes, he is. So DNA cut power. DNA, if I remember correctly, is second to last. Chat up Hawk for the voice thing.
Mm-hmm.
And go from there.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice. Pull out the charm on this one, Chet. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where that'd be good.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile.
Is he not spilling anything out of his glass?
Luxuries. Why?
Agreed.
Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Kinda has a point. It's a weird point, but it is a good point.
Yeah.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner. It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields. We need the password. Let's look for a security console we can hack for info. Careful. The barrier's still up. We'll have to shut it down to get to the door.
You can do them all at once.
I was mostly just being weary of the idea that some of these games, they like to make it in order. You don't do it.
Yeah.
One sec.
Yeah, totally can't see her.
Take care of the
Yeah. She's just maintenance.
Obviously.
Invisible maintenance. And then, in order to get into his room, you can go outside and there would be a data pad.
Yeah, I remember the outside thing.
Let me unlock that security room door.
Did you hear? Santiago took over that room.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go.
Because this is the other thing I was mostly interested in. It's because I needed the password.
Ready when you are.
CTH battery. There we go.
You can't be back here.
Can't do that
Luckily,
right now.
all this is silenced.
Yeah, obviously.
I have an idea. See what you can
Not
find.
loud at all.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scatter.
Yeah, that's where it is. I'm curious, can I do
a
the...
hell of a party.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people he's invited, though.
That got
Hate
it.
that guy.
Don't touch that. Without Hawk's DNA, you'll set off every alarm in the building.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Okay, so the last thing's DNA. This is such a relaxed mission at the start.
Yeah.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. I have an idea to get us past that private room.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
Don't. Oh.
Wait, what? Did I miss
This
something?
is the loud way to go. You can't go back. You can go this way. It's just you have to kill people.
Because I want to do the silence. I think I've only ever done the loud then. I just saved scum. Shut up. Everybody shut up. It's okay.
Last time I was here was a few years ago. Hawk's done really well for himself since.
So what you do is you go outside and you read that paper, and then you come back and you talk to the guard.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
So I read this and then go back to him?
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. I have an idea to get us past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rowe sent you.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Sorry, I'm gonna take another bite of my sloppy hoe. Sorry, I mean Joe.
Joe is a hoe.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go.
Wait, she sounds like Bro.
I don't know.
She didn't add a voice layer to that.
I guess he's so scared of her that he never actually listens to her voice.
Bro, you don't sound alright. Shut up. Let him pass. Excellent guards.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it
I think
quick
there
and
is
quiet.
missable stuff, so just
There are some
look
missable
around.
things.
I think so.
I know the plan's fine.
It's clean.
It's a plant. The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though.
Here,
We should find
let me
another
make
sample.
sure.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Because I know a couple places I could definitely grab stuff here. Like all of this I could just start pressing and I know it would get stuff.
I think we got everything. Unless there's something on the desk.
I could definitely check the desk.
No DNA, but looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet. We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
So if that's everything, I know where I can get.
No hair,
No.
no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Damn it. That should be it.
Mm-hmm. Now to the vault.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
If I remember, he's got like
I'll
the
check for security
best
cams.
collection.
Go ahead and get
Galaxy.
Yeah. Other than probably a few museums.
Yeah.
A collector robbed Mr. Hawk.
It wasn't me. No, it was a collector, obviously. Look. Yep, I'm good with all that. And that should be good. This is a very cool part of the game, though.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far. Creepy.
That's from IO.
This looks like Quarian script.
I remember that.
Wow. This has got to be old.
Arachnite Queen.
When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? Ugh.
Oh, hey, it's Michelangelo's David.
Arachnite Queen.
Where's that one? Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Right there.
everything's valuable to someone. Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that.
2 Krogan statues.
Let's see, David.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
Yeah. Having Michelangelo's David is
Doesn't
good.
look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say.
This is a reference to,
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
That's gotta be a reference to, oh, Dragon Age.
This is nice.
Because if you look at it, it doesn't look... you and me both know that is not a part of this universe.
Yeah.
It's got elvish-looking ears, the plates on the shoulder, skulls, and weird armor. That's gotta be
that's probably... yeah.
This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone?
Just the pistol. Oh, it's
Yeah.
the box.
Make sure you pick up the pistol first.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This should come in handy.
Damn right, they're mine now. I don't want to take the gray box just yet.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
That one I remember so well.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
They do. I think that's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of cool stuff here, like world building type stuff.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
It's amazing. It's almost as if the Turians share similarities between us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old friend.
Let's see you try. This is where your special skills come into play, Shepard. Let's do this.
I actually want to try.
Up ahead!
It looks like a pea shooter.
It's
caught me
powerful.
up. Yeah, it's just it doesn't look powerful.
Yeah. Jimmy's down.
Can't talk. I think I'm going to hit this. Oh, they spawned a drone. I really don't want to keep using kill. That's why I don't revive her.
Flashbang.
Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, it was just their numbers were great.
Yes, they were. Alright, I'll use Kasumi this time. I definitely need to handle that barrier tech over there.
Yeah, that's Chief Rowe.
Can't target them.
I hear you're a bitch.
You and Kasumi apparently have the same voice. That's nuts. That flashbang is Kasumi.
Oh, now Chief Rowe disintegrated.
Checking
Kasumi,
blueprints.
your voice double's
There's a landing
gone.
pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
No, I'm satisfied with the guns.
Look right. Phone silent. Can't get there.
Mech.
Overloading.
I switched to the Locust. He takes out shield or armor good.
Does it really?
Yeah. That's why I like using it. It's a good gun.
I just tried to zoom space marines.
I wish there was a feature like that.
A game you and me need to play is the well, you don't have an Xbox, but you, me, and I think maybe Rose can join in on this because she has an Xbox. We just play the Gears of War.
Now you see me.
Because I've been wanting to do that.
I can play 1 and
Damn it.
4.
We have to find another way.
4, we can do 4.
I'm pretty sure Gears 1 is only 2-player.
It is. What I'm more talking about is just us playing it. Like, even if it's just me and Rose. Because the idea would be Rose would play when you can't, and you're like the passenger watching as well.
Yeah, I like doing that.
That is.
I'm pretty sure 1 and 2 are 2-player, and then 3 is 4-player, and I don't know about 4.
4, I'm pretty sure is 4-player because you can play as the drone. It's at least 3-player because I know you can play as the drone.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the games, what they do is it's 2-player until. What was it?
Hopefully, they come out with like a collection or something on PC.
Well, that's probably not gonna happen. As far as I understand. Sadly, trust me, I want that to happen. Like, I really want to not have to use my Xbox.
Yeah.
Because Xbox really
that had to hurt.
You know they're increasing their prices.
Yeah, to 80.
Thanks, Nintendo. You really know how to do stuff, don't you? Oh, come on! Alright, fine.
There they are! Here we
We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Taking cover!
Going dark.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Of course I don't hit him. Obviously. More focus, less fun.
There they are!
Coming from the front.
Did I shoot those?
We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
I have the answer.
No, you have to use the cannon.
Cannon.
There's a cannon to your left.
Ah. I had no idea. Never done that before.
Mm.
Don't let them out up there with more property.
Property.
Maybe I have done that before. I just don't remember having to like go over to the cannon and.
Yeah.
Kill Solomon Gunn. Bring the gun.
The mech. What if it simply just fucking goes invisible and then socks the guy?
Agreed.
Just full on sucker punch.
Damn it! No! Ah! The only thing I yearn for from Mass Effect Andromeda is the combat system.
Don't let them out up there with more property.
Oh wait, and this time I did not. That's You agree that the combat system is Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
You hear that? Once or alive.
The Andromeda had a lot more fluidity to it.
Yeah. I almost charged him.
I'd use the shotgun for the shield, and then the locust for the armor. Dodging missile. Get down. You and your charge.
Yeah, right. Is this the right way or the wrong way?
Wrong way. That's the right way.
This is the right way?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Why not, right?
Welcome to exploring in an RPG.
There it is.
And fight me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your boy Doi when he fought
Murderer. Going silent. Hostile contact. I'll tear you apart. Forever. Loki.
Knowing how they actually handle Kasumi's invisibility, by the
This
way,
should come in
is
handy.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what it is, right?
It's like Mass Effect Fields.
Keep them busy.
Well, more just like how they do it in game. Like, what it is they make her go invisible, and then they despawn her, and then they spawn her right next to the enemy when it targets.
Yeah.
Playing Space Marine taught me something. What they do with lictors in that game is they do the same thing. Ow.
Weakening there. You got it.
Got it!
Pretty sure there's some stuff behind those crates.
I know there's stuff in here. What are you talking about?
To the road back there.
This way?
No. There.
Oh, okay.
There.
Talking about the shipping rates. Let's see.
Yeah. Palladium. No, platinum.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Palladium's a real element. Could be wrong.
I don't think it is. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know enough about half of the periodic table to really say much other than there's a lot of elements that I don't think we use correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Like aluminum. Turns out aluminum can be made into hexagonal patterns that is just as strong as steel, but it's still flexible.
Mm-hmm.
We use that, actually, I'm pretty sure we use a substance like, or not a substance, a structure like that at work to make sure that we don't fall into the machinery.
Get down!
Boss fight.
Could have done this the easy way, Gold.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Up ahead.
So he's got a shield. I don't remember if that's effective. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he shoots rockets.
I wish I had talent.
You're about dead.
Now, thank you, Timmy.
Now you see me.
See, look at what they just did. See?
Yeah.
So I learned something. Chill affects shields. Watch.
Lay down your weapons.
Look straight ahead.
Does a lot more damage.
Yeah, I hate this boss fight just because of how much it glitches.
Really?
Yeah, one time I was playing and an enemy was dead but still counted as alive and I couldn't do anything.
Interesting. Actually, checking stuff. There's things.
I'm pretty sure it's just power ammo and ammo. Maybe a little bit of health.
There's definitely health and stuff. I'm just interested in turning it.
Kasumi's down. Hey, he turned into a sculpture.
Oh, I want to. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but it's still
Shattered.
Freeze ammo is pretty useful. It just it takes us an extra step to do something. That's why I normally use it.
Yeah.
If it takes an extra step, I usually avoid using it because I'd rather the stability of
What did you get with friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Got you back into full field. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the field.
See, she just completely disappeared and ended up like, I love that so much. It's very clever.
Yeah.
Roll silence. Look right. Here they come.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Coming from the right. Now you see me.
I think I remember there being a trick there.
I'm not sure. I know you just shoot him a lot and then Kasumi goes to him. Oh, you get the...
By accident, it fucking didn't tell me it was happening. Kasumi jumps on the ship and disables the shields. That's
And then she does this cool backflip.
Oh, does she? She does a sick
Yeah.
backflip. Fuck, man, I missed the backflip.
Her pretty face is dead.
That's what Kasumi,
Kasumi,
there is
no.
such a thing as cover.
she's an NPC. They don't use cover.
That's true. I've noticed.
Cover is a player thing.
Look right. They're coming from the front.
Send a rocket after me, I'm just gonna be the rocket.
Where did they go?
I think they definitely went off.
There they are.
Oh, they didn't? There,
Did they just
solve the
shoot
problem.
themselves with a rocket?
I think they did. You ready for this? Because I could have ended it right there.
Look behind you. Going silent. Whee!
Can't reach the target.
Oh, behind you.
Can't get a lock.
Backflip.
On Kasumi.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. I want to do this. Watch. It's the end of the game.
Boom.
I took a pinky, like the end of your pinky's worth of health away from him.
Yeah.
It's the end of your dialogue, bitch. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. You're welcome, Kasumi. You gotta wait for it to land. It's weird.
Oh.
Pretty sure there's some power ammo over there if you want to grab it for some credits.
Where is it?
Right there.
Yeah. Apparently I had 50 more in reserve needed. That was easier than I remember it being.
Yeah.
No. You know what? I almost skipped this. I'm gonna put the controller down. I have so much work to do now.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am.
I don't think there's any
grid.
consequences.
No one will know I exist.
Telling her to keep the gray box. She doesn't even appear in the third game.
I think I want this.
She does.
Oh, she does? I didn't remember.
Yeah.
That.
I think it's like a DLC thing.
Okay.
But I don't think there is consequences for it.
Okay. Well, definitely a good catch. Glad to have that weapon.
Now you're in a suit.
Yeah. The message. Oh, I have no messages at my terminal.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Clean Shepard. I don't like it. Almost done with all the biotics. Stuff like that. Okay. So now I need to just go talk to Kasumi, don't
I don't think you can, but I don't think she says anything.
I'll have to find out, I guess. Because I thought she said something.
Hey, got a minute?
Oh, so she does this. Got it.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
I don't think it's sentimental. I think you were doing something that was actually kind of cool. But, anyways. I think that's it. I don't think there's much else to do. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go upstairs and change Shepard's outfit because I hate looking clean. Clean is the bane of my existence. Why would you wear this?
Yeah.
Why? Are you a scientist? No. And why would you wear this?
Two very opposites.
Two extreme opposites. Actually, wait a minute. Shepard's arms in this is smaller than...
Huh. He's wearing a muscle suit.
Yes, he is. I wonder... Oh my god! It's just that one outfit. That one outfit gives him rippling biceps. That's fucking absurd. The rest are like right there. There's his arm.
Yeah, that's normal.
That's normal. And then this. Shepard, have you been juicing? Because you're either going to the gym or you're juicing. Anyways, give me back my fucking... There. Way prefer this. Rippling bicep Shepard. It's fucking... That's fucking nuts. Oh, is the orb not here? Huh. Oh, eating. Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna go down to the crew deck. Or the... whatever. Shit. I can't think. Stretching instead.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Anyways, now I have to spend God knows how long cleaning out the sectors. Because I need to make sure that we at least have enough resources to not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
We have used half our fuel.
Actually, I might do one more thing before we end this. And it's just so that we don't have to worry about it, and I can go there. We're gonna go to Ilium, and we're going to just go there so I can
because there's
access
like a whole,
the shops.
Whole cutscene and stuff.
Yeah. Because I literally just want access. Where the fuck is used the wrong port? What's happening here?
Probably did. Yeah, I think you did.
Oh, that's Jesus Christ, I can't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
up to the
this
left.
was... Yeah, it's further up.
Yeah, that's fucked with me before. There it is.
So I will purposefully avoid doing any of the actual like content unless it is extreme side content. Wait. I like the red outfit. We'll keep that. Grunt. Actually, this is a 3-round burst, isn't it?
5.
Oh, it's a 5? Okay. I think that's actually fine. That's fine. Yes, that's fine for me. This Grunt has, yeah, he has the shotgun and the shotgun and the City of Slaves.
Indentured servants.
Oh, right. They have a politer word for it. Because that makes it okay.
It's consensual slave.
Consensual. You are not allowed to utter that again.
Hey, they say it.
Slave.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf.
Liara.
She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience.
She's actually my
She's near the trading floor.
Same.
Because the first time I played Mass Effect 3.
What can you tell me about Nosastra?
And
it's an exciting city. We see
blue
a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the terminus systems. At the same time, Ilium is still in a sorry world.
And I was like, I don't
you should be as safe here as you would be on the Citadel. For your own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
What's so dangerous about signing something?
Ilium is a free trade world, Commander. Contract term requirements are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the terminus systems.
Yeah.
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Ilium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
I can't believe an Asari world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery. All indentured servants on Ilium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment.
We just call
a contract holder is responsible for the well-being of the servants, and a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
I'm sorry for the immediate, right turn we just took, but it had to be taken.
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Do you have any recommendations about what
There's
to do
also
on
one thing I would definitely
Our trading center is directly ahead. You'll find restaurants and shops nearby as well.
I think it
I suggest you browse our shopping kiosks. You can find things on Nosastra that you can't find anywhere else in the galaxy.
I don't want to spoil it.
I'm on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
There's a certain Asari that's here.
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Customs records indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well.
Oh, her.
25. Sell at
It's the other
25.
No. You're not hearing me. I want to buy it up.
her. Okay.
Buy it all up. Excuse.
You're Commander Shepard. I saw your... I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
I met a lot of people on Novaria. Could you be more specific?
I believe the message itself should make it clear. Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mother. When the time comes, our voice
I'm not
will
doing
join
that, by the way.
with yours.
How quickly that was
And
cut off.
our crescendo
Yeah, I know.
will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
How did you possess another Asari? You can't just take over people's minds like that.
Peace, Shepard. The Rachni Queen does not control my thoughts. That was merely the message I was asked to deliver. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
How did you find the Rachni?
I was working as a courier. Pirates ambushed my ship, and I was forced down on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone and near death. Then they found me. They saved me.
You obviously got off world again. Did the Rachni give you a ship?
No. Countless workers repaired my ship. It runs better now than it did before. They remind me of the Keepers on the Citadel in a way. All working together, each with a purpose.
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as they should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful.
I'm
so
gonna state
vulnerable.
something about the Asari.
They needed someone
As
to purchase things they
gene
cannot make themselves.
manipulated as they
someone
are,
to work within
they
the
are
system.
probably
An
the
agent,
most
if you will. I am
genetically
happy to
flexible
help.
species in
My
the
life as a
galaxy.
courier was empty
And
and
usually
shallow.
I would reserve that
Now
for
I'm helping a great race rebuild
because
itself.
we are very diverse. In
Yeah.
You were really comfortable
genetics
walking away from your old life?
You're concerned that the Queen is controlling me. I understand, but it doesn't work like that. Our minds were in perfect harmony. I saw their beautiful spirit and their need. I knew what I had to do. If some part of that is suggestion, then it was a side effect from their efforts to save my life. I am happy.
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni War was a mistake. Some things soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It
So they
doesn't
were
really
indoctrinated.
translate.
Yeah.
Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and
What
she
I'm
promises
betting
to help.
is the Rachni, you could make an
She thinks that the Reapers caused the Rachni War?
you could
I can't say for
infer
sure,
that
but she was
if a
certain that
Reaper
her
is left
ancestors were
behind
forced
every
into war against
cycle,
their will. Her people
then
aren't naturally
Sovereign
aggressive.
was
If
probably
they
the
made
Reaper
war,
that the
it was not
Rachni
of their own
engaged
doing.
with, and then they started causing problems in the galaxy.
Mm.
That is something you could infer.
Thank you for
I
giving
don't
me
know
that
if that's
information.
true, but
I'm
that's-
glad my friend in Novaria is
That
doing
would
well.
be interesting.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
They eat her after this. I think that's everything. I think I could threaten a Volus for a better deal or whatever.
I'm looking
or
for the
something like
best
that, but that's
tech
nothing
upgrades
of real importance.
Of course.
So,
There's that one Asari you can speak to from Pharaohs.
where is that?
She's
Jesus
at the
grunted.
back.
Back of this one.
Yeah. Go through that door.
Yeah, I know up is Sony.
A Batarian trading group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council. The Batarian that slavery is an
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Nasana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
I know that coming over here is how you talk to them about the Justicar.
No, that's Thane.
Oh, is that Thane?
Yeah, back here is the Justicar.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know. Some of them
But-
seem dangerous.
That's the whole point.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good
No,
enough for Eclipse?
she's back into the left.
She told me what I needed to get.
Good. I'm pretty good at bypassing firewalls.
This one?
Maybe they're looking for...
No.
I'm telling you, relax. Vax will never notice a few missing pieces.
For example,
Over
you know
there.
that new drug, the one that
So-
causes permanent...
No,
Wait.
she won't even talk to me. I don't know.
here?
She really has it in for humans.
No, she's not here.
Explain the damn contract.
She's supposed to be sitting right there.
Huh. It might
That's
just be
weird.
because of the game differences.
Oh, and she's who you talk about for Samara.
Well, we're not going that far.
Yeah.
Making sure that this is open
You can sell
to me
something
so
that
I can
dangerous with just a
I
contract
can
and a waiver?
continue to
These are the
get
Terminus
things done
systems.
without having to
Everything's
stream.
dangerous, and
Yeah.
everything's for sale. Either we tax and monitor it to keep some control, or the smugglers get a monopoly.
But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all have enjoyed. I need to save. Create new save. There we go. And so, Killer, do you want to do any extra videos or anything? Just they would have to be recordings and everything else. So like, I'm talking about us playing like multiplayer games, like if you want to play GTFO or things like that. Because not right now, but more in a sense of if we have time for it.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Depending on what it is.
But like Doom is coming out. Oh, you and me probably need to. I need to at least play Doom Eternal and get that up. I won't rush through it, but I can definitely slay demons. So maybe I can record that. You and me can record that one day. Get a bunch of videos out and we space them out. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. And it was a trap. Bye guys.
Bye-bye.